Welcome everyone. My name is Pauline Alighieri and I'm the Executive Director of the Friends of Mel Foundation, and we're here today at the Art of Living Life Beyond Cancer Conference designed for cancer survivors and caregivers. And I'm very, very fortunate to have 4 members of the Voices of Hope who are going to perform at our closing ceremony. Dana, Rich, Mike, and Ed. And I want to tell you a little bit about their organization. They started with 22 members 5 years ago, and now they have 200 members, and they raise money for cancer research, and we're excited to announce that they've raised nearly $250,000 for research at this point. I like to say $250,000. Doesn't that sound
much better?
By the end of this year, we'll be there.
Oh my God, well you're almost there now.
Yeah.
So anyway, they will be performing later today, and I just want to ask them a little bit about their organization, so we can share it with our website visitors. And your website is voicesofhope.org?
Voicesofhopeboston.org.
Okay, good. That's important for everybody to know, so you can go and learn more about their organization. Oh, and what's really important is that their next performance, 200 Strong, is going to be at the North Shore Music Theater on April 12th. So tell us a little bit about that. Question, huh?
Wow.
What do you do? Like, how do you plan these things? Because they're so moving.
Well, thank you. Well, actually, the group is, it's a group of local artists, performers, musicians, vocalists, dancers, and instrumentalists as well, who all have a passion for music and have decided that we want to use that love of music to come together in a community that is focused on raising funds for cancer research. All of our members have some connection to the cancer journey. We do 2 major musical productions a year. Rich is our musical director. Ed and Mike are 2 of our fabulous vocalists. As you said, we have probably 150 regularly active members and 200 members at large that have performed with us since we started. We'll be celebrating our 5th anniversary in the spring at that production.
Oh, that's awesome.
As of yet to be named.
Oh, that's all right.
We have a couple thoughts working. No pun intended.
No hints.
No hints. We expect that our spring production will be a structured or book musical that people will recognize. Last year we did Jesus Christ Superstar.
I remember that. It was great.
And people just really enjoyed that. And in the fall, we do a broad variety of music. Last year we did a piece called Unfinished, and all of the music was to honor singers and songwriters who have passed from cancer. And just had the opportunity to really celebrate the gifts that those people have brought to our lives and left in our lives. And I anticipate in the fall that we'll see something similar to that again.
Well, you know, it's interesting when you said that the members have been touched by cancer somehow, and some have lost loved ones. I would imagine that there's like healing through music. Would you say that that's something that happens with your group?
Absolutely. Yeah, I would. I mean, this year one of our members lost her husband 3 days before the show, maybe 4 days before the show, not to cancer, but just a testament to our group, and she wanted to be with us, and she performed with us that night, came to our dress rehearsal. It was really remarkable, and that's one story of many. There's several members that have gone through some loss during a production, and they come through, and the music helps them, and the family, if you will, the Voices of Hope helps them through it. Which, just to kind of go back to the beginning, the roots of it is that's where we started. Voices of Hope started when our founder, Greg Chastain, lost his mom during a production of Aida in 2009. So that's sort of where it started, and music helped him, and he wanted to give back, and that's where we started with 20-some odd
And look
people.
how much you've given back. I mean, oh my God. But you know, today the message that I've heard over and over again, I mean, we work really hard at Friends of Mel to listen to cancer patients and survivors and caregivers and try to understand what their needs actually are. And something that keeps coming back to me today is the importance of community and just being in an environment where you're surrounded with people who've had a similar experience. And I would imagine that your experience with the Voices of Hope is pretty much the same, because you have this community of healing almost through song. So
While we know it's really important to raise the funds and continue the awareness, what we're building for ourselves is so wonderful, and it's relationships with organizations like Friends of Mel, Conquer Cancer Coalition, Longevity, all these local organizations that we've developed these relationships with, and we've been able to support, and the support is given back to us, and everything that helps people feel like they're a part of that community is it's just amazing, and that's the richness in what we've done, and that's what really gives me the deepest, warmest feeling.
Well, you know, it's interesting you say that because I really believe that the friendships that I've made personally since we started the Friends of Mel Foundation really have enriched my lives in ways that I could never, ever have imagined. So I'm very lucky here today at the end of our conference to have these members of Voices of Hope performing at our closing ceremony. I know it's going to be wonderful because I've heard them do this performance, so I'm very, very thrilled that they're here. And I just want to remind everyone, first of all, I want to thank Voices of Hope for at the very last minute stepping in to do this for me, and also to remind everyone to visit their website, Voices of Hope, and stay tuned for their performance on April 12th at the North Shore Music Theater. And they won't give me any hints about what they're doing. It's a total surprise. So thank you all.
Thank you
very
Pauline.
much.
Thank you.